Traffic in children was the ugly byproduct of an intrepid age, when individual religious fervor did not exclude a startling lack of compassion. With ruthless logic, settlers noted that they lacked work hands and servants, while English slums teemed with humanity living in filth and squalor unchanged since the Middle Ages. For centuries, this unwanted population had been kept down by the Black Death, which periodically swept through Europe, carrying off most of its victims from pest holes among the city's destitute. But with the passage of time, the plague's virulence waned. It could no longer be counted on to maintain an equitable balance between rich and needy. The poor rates rose alarmingly, and deportation of paupers was conceived as a means of relieving overcrowded parishes. Page 14. Doubtless it all began innocently enough, with church collections taken up for poor little orphans, and bishops blessing the practice. But the whole system fell into such disrepute, children were kidnapped or stolen, their parents inveigled or bullied into selling them into what practically amounted to slavery, that by 1645 legislation had to be devised concerning illegal traffic in human lives. 1. All of which New England merchants hotly contested under their national rights and liberty to transport. Page 14. The 20 children Emmanuel Downing was bringing over with him on this particular trip were, however, allowed by Parliament, as John Winthrop noted in his diary. And one, he added, a scurvy victim, was withal very noisome and ill-disposed. 2. Page 20. Caste stamps its children indelibly in England, and our John carried his heritage in his blood. Sitting in the soft gloom of the ancient churches, he was one with his ancestors. Arms or the law had beckoned innumerable Scots. The record of their lives was everywhere about him. Page 21. The Scot income was somewhat restored during the sober management of the great Sir Thomas, but after his death, more than 30 manors in Kent alone were sold to provide for his 17 children. The Civil War brought terrible financial losses, particularly to the king's side, and the Scots were royalists to a man. Page 23. As the Sayre Bridge neared the end of its journey and prepared to dock, the children were given special attention.